Elizabeth Jane Cochran, also known by her better name Nellie Bly. She was born in 1864 and died in 1922. She worked as a journalist for the New York-based paper called the New York World. She is famous for exposing the conditions of Blackwell Island Asylum for women. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel, Leg Up Ability, and welcome to another Disability History video. Today we're going to talk about a fascinating story of Nellie Bly and how she went undercover for 10 days in the Blackwell Island Institution for women to expose the conditions. Okay, so let's get into it. Why did she do it? Well, after moving to New York from Pittsburgh in 1867, she was unemployed for 4 months, and she finally, after 4 months of applying to different papers, she finally got a role with a newspaper called New York World. And her first assignment was to go undercover and find out what the conditions were in the Blackwell Asylum for women. So, how did she get into the Blackwell Institution? Well, quite easy in one way. She basically put herself into a local boarding house for women in New York, and then while she was there, she started wandering the halls and the streets, refusing to sleep, ranting and yelling, and she quoted she said to one of the staff that there are a lot of crazy people around here, but they don't know it. And she also practiced looking crazy in the mirror. So, upon seeing this, the staff in the boarding house start getting scared and didn't know what to do with that strange lady staring at the wall and refusing to sleep. So they phoned the local police, who took her to the local hospital called Bellevue Hospital, where doctors using rudimentary tests diagnosed her with dementia. So how did she survive in the institution? She actually said the easiest way to survive and maintain her cover story was by acting herself, and instead of trying to look insane. And she actually said the more you look insane or try to act insane, the less convincing you are. Okay. So what did Nellie Bly find out in her undercover assignment? Well, she found out a couple of things, and they went nuts, unfortunately, and they caused massive public outcry. Bly found out the following conditions. There was physical abuse and sexual violence towards women by the staff. There was a significant overcrowding in the hospital. The hospital was also vastly understaffed with only 16 doctors for 1,600 patients. And Nellie Bly got the hospital was forcing patients to eat rotten meat and spoilt food. In one case, Nellie recalls finding a spider on her bread, moldy bread. Other conditions such as forcing patients to take ice cold baths, as well as forcing patients to stand in wet clothes for hours at a time. Nellie also writes about how patients were forced to sit silently and still on wooden benches for 12 hours a day, for 12 hours at a time. Nellie was also threatened with sexual violence if she didn't behave, as well as other patients being beaten. So as you can see, there was a lot of horrible conditions at the hospital, and yeah, thankfully things have changed. But fortunately, Nellie got released from the hospital after her employer, the New York World, contacted asylum and told them about Nellie and her undercover assignment for the paper. And after 10 days, the hospital released Nellie. Shortly after leaving the hospital, Nellie Bly's employer, the New York World, released 6 articles based on Nellie's accounts. And as a result of the articles, there was a massive public outcry, and a grand jury was convened to investigate the matter and to investigate the hospital. As a result of this grand jury investigation, they believed that Nellie Bly account, and they recommended that there should be a significant investment into the asylums to improve their conditions. If you want to hear more about disability issues, I plan to do more videos on the topic. If you like the video and want to hear more, please hit the like and subscribe button down below and hit the bell notification button so you don't miss out. And thanks very much for listening, and I hope you found it interesting. Thank you. Bye.